Okay, you can now share the streaming on Facebook if you want. We are on air. So, welcome everybody. Bienvenidos a todos. How are you? This is Alejandro Castillo in a new episode of the Volley Talks here in the Plus Volleyball Facebook page. Again, my name is Alejandro Castillo from Mexico City, the largest city in the world. Today, Friday. Well, in this part of the world is Friday, August 14th of 2020. Here in Mexico is 4 p.m., Argentina 6 p.m., Guadalajara, Jalisco 4 p.m., Albacete, Spain is 11 p.m. of Saturday, and Joohee is 1 day ahead of us. In Korea, Daegu is Saturday, August 15, 6 p.m., right, Joohee?
Yes, sure. In
Well,
Korea, all 6 a.m. now.
okay, I'm very, very glad that you are joining us. Angela Grass from Brazil, she's entering the room. I'm very, very excited because this is, I don't know if
Oh,
in another time in the history has been a panel like this, but well, modern technologies are helping us to do this. Angela, how are you? Hello from Porto Alegre.
Oh, now it's okay?
yes.
Okay, 6
Hello,
p.m.
everybody.
6
Oh,
p.m.
very
Brazil,
beautiful
right?
hair.
6 p.m. in Brazil.
Yes,
6
Perfect.
p.m.
I was
Oh.
in class, so some minutes later.
Thanks for being here. Willy Paredes, the FIBB Refereeing and Rules of the Game Commission, will join us in a few minutes. He texted me and he's finishing some work in Argentina. But well, as I told you, I'm very, very excited of this project. I will introduce you the female referees, all of them international, in the order it appears in my screen. Okay, no hard
Okay.
feelings, please. First, I have Karina René from Argentina, Buenos Aires. How are you, Karina?
Hello, how are you, Alex? How
Fine,
are
fine,
you?
thanks. Very, very excited. Uh, in the bottom, Joohee Kang from Daegu, Korea. How are you, Joohee?
Hello, hola.
Hola,
Hola.
¿cómo estás?
Ciao.
How is your Spanish? To talk in Spanish, Joohee?
Just I have many Spanish friends in the world. They are almost referees. So also my sister family lived in Barcelona several years ago. So they teach me. Yes, not easy, but
Great.
I love Spanish.
Well, in the left of Joohee is Susana Rodríguez Játiva from Albacete, Spain. How are you, Susana?
I'm fine. So excited to be here and to share with all of you this beautiful live session. So, hello everybody. How are you?
Hello, Sue.
Bye.
Fine, fine, thanks. In my bottom left is the fellow Mexican, MaryCarmen Durán from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. How are you, MaryCarmen?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for the invitation, Alex. It's a
Oh, no.
pleasure to be here.
I'm very, very glad that all of you guys are here. And my bottom to the right, Angela Grass from Porto Alegre, Brazil. How are you, Angela?
Hello, everybody. I'm okay. I was working, so I'm excited to talk with you. A long time ago, I see Joohee, so
Yes.
it's a pleasure to be here with you. My friends, Susana, a long time ago too, but Karina and Mari all the time together.
That's great. That's great. We will.
Thank you very much.
No. I'm very glad. I'm very excited about this. We will talk, of course, of volleyball, of refereeing, of all the challenges you have faced in your career, in your refereeing career. We have the first connected people. Roy Vélez from Puerto Rico is in the house. Hello, Roy. ¿Cómo estás? My dear friend and mentor, Juan Manuel Zaragoza from Mexico and the Norseca Refereeing Commission. ¿Cómo estás, ingeniero? Saludos. Gastón Llorio an Argentinian living in Spain right now. Hey, says hello, good night, excellent proposal. Claro que sí, Gastón, muchas gracias por estar aquí. Pati Rolf says she's here, but no, you are there, Patty. You have to be here. Please join us in the Zoom. Chris Carrillo from Guadalajara, from Mexico, Guadalajara, Jalisco is here. Another international referee from Mexico. Samara Sebor, international referee from Canada. Octavio Medina, a longtime friend of me. Greetings from Rattlesnake Lake, Washington. And Cristina Maria Gamarra, I think she's from Paraguay. Hello to my fellow friends. And Victor Bagala, greetings from Argentina, and it's a pride to be here. Thanks, guys, again for being here. What do you think about this project? That we can be here together talking about volleyball and volleyball refereeing. I have to say that we are connected in 3 different continents right now: North America or Norseca, South America, Europe, and Asia. 4 different continents.
Yes. I think that is completely different this year with this virus and this corona. Yeah, we don't have together in some competitions, but we are together in so many meetings around the world, so you can be together different kind of in a competition. So you have the chance to be together, because you don't have this the opportunity to be with Susana, Joohee, MaryCarmen, Karina, Pati, all together in the same competition. So yesterday we have another meeting with Willy Paredes, with all international referees from Brazil. In this communication this year is much better than the other years that you have competition. So for me, it's wonderful. You know, you have a big problem for the world, but with this problem, we have the opportunity to change our minds, to talk more, to talk about the rules, the volleyball, how is good to be a referee, to show to everybody how is wonderful our profession. I think that is this.
Hey,
Pati, hello.
Pati Rolf is in the house. Hello, Pati. How are you? We were waiting for you.
Welcome, Pati.
Hello. Hello, Pati. Can you hear us? I think it's a little problem with the audio, but well, Susana, Karina, MaryCarmen, any thoughts, please? Guys?
Sorry. Alex, yeah, I say again, thank you for the invitation. For me, it's an honor to share with these people who are my models, and I try to go with them in some competitions.
Great, thanks. Joohee, how are you? What do you think about this this initiative?
Thank you very much to invite me here. And then we didn't see you this year because of a virus. We canceled all of competition, but I'm so happy to meet you here. I'm Mary. I'm first time I met you. Sure?
Yes,
Mary?
yes, of course, yeah.
Yes. Susana, Karina, Angela, Pati, yes, we are family always. Yes, nice to see you here. Okay.
Great, great. Thanks a lot for sharing, Joohee. Karina, how are you?
I think it's fine. I think this is a good idea to be with friends, with new friends, and other people around the world. And I think it's a good way for communicate during the pandemic. It's very
Yes,
good.
of course. This is a time, you know, where when all of we have become experts in Zoom, experts in Hangouts, experts in Teams, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Susana,
Yes, but
what are your feelings?
you know, Alejandro, yeah, you know, Alejandro, these new technologies were there before, but we didn't use it. Now, because of the pandemic situation, somehow we were obliged to use it to be in contact with the people around all the world. And this is really, when you have to stay at home so long time and you are so bored because you don't know what to do, this is the easy way to connect with the people and to try to speak with them. So this is very useful, I mean.
Yes, of course. I totally agree with you. Patty, how are you?
Okay.
Patty has gone for a little seconds. Okay, guys.
Already gone.
I'm here. Am I here?
We can't see you, Patty.
Not working.
Not working.
Yes.
I'm so sad. You cannot hear now? Good?
We can hear you, but
Here, yes.
we can't watch you.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Now, yes.
What time now?
Not so expert in Zoom.
Step by step.
How
Okay.
are you, Patty? We are very happy that you are here.
I'm very happy to be here finally now. It's so nice to see all of our friends. So it's a great thing you brought us all together. And, you know, just incredible referees that we're all with today.
Yeah, just imagine how honored I feel to be surrounded by a great female international volleyball referees. I'm really honored. Thank you,
Very
guys.
kind. Very kind.
Well, I will go with a few comments. Well, I have a lot of comments. Chris Carrillo from Mexico, best regards to everyone. Alfredo Guaman, greetings from Peru. My friend Juan Manuel Zaragoza, greetings to Alejandro and all the female referees. Pablo Gomez, beso and big hug for those of you excellent persons and referees. Miguelito, Miguel Ángel Ramirez, my friend from Mexico, congrats, very famous, dear partners and friends. Marte Hejike, hello to all of you.
She's
Samara,
an international referee from Africa.
Africa, okay, well, greetings to Africa. Samara Sever, hi from Canada.
Yes, Mara.
Samara, hey, a big personality, Mr. Doug Wilson says hello to all.
Oh,
Hello.
okay. Everybody loves him.
One of the great masters of volleyball refereeing, right?
Yes.
From the USA.
Yes.
Magda Mankowska Gleaves, greetings, Alex and all officials.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If I remember well, she is Polish, but right now living in the USA, right?
Yes. She just went to international beach course for Norseca and passed. So she's on the track for it.
Everybody loves him.
Another good friend of all of us, Judith Sandino from Nicaragua, the VIS Commission from Norseca is here and says greetings to all. Fabian Concha from Argentina, regards to everybody. David Jorge Montoro from Mexico, greetings. Silvia Graciela Asensio, greetings to all these successful women and excellent referees. Hey, the boss is here, Willy Paredes. How are you, Willy?
Hello.
Hello, boss.
Hello.
How are you, Alejandro? How are you, everybody? The beautiful
Hello,
ladies
boss.
around the world. Hey, Joohee, very early in your country, eh?
Yes, now 6:50 a.m. in the morning, early morning. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay, but you look like you're still sleeping.
Yes. I want. But I'm so happy to meet you here.
Joohee will go back to bed in 2 hours.
I'm okay now.
Thanks for being here, Willy. Thanks to joining us. This is a great project. I'm very excited. What do you think about, with these new technologies, have this great pool of female international referees together with you?
That is very nice to see everybody here, but it's not everybody really, because there are some others, international FIVB female referees.
We will
which are
have
not
a
with us.
second session.
That's good. That's very nice. Good idea. Yeah, but this I'm very happy to see these very friendly faces throughout the screen. So okay, I will be ready to hear you, listening only, and that's see, if you need anything from me, you can count on me. You know very well. But if not, I just be here listening what you say.
Thanks, Willy. Thanks a lot, guys. I have the first question for you. How have you dealt with this pandemic? With this pandemic time, you know, in March, in almost every country in the world, we stopped doing volleyball, and at that time, we say, yeah, maybe 1 month or two. There have been 5 months with no volleyball. What do you think about this situation around the world, and how have you dealt with that?
For me, I think that is so complicated, but for other time that I told you is a good situation too, because I'm home, so I have more time to study, to talk, to have lives. So I told to everybody, I'm tired because every day you have live. So I told everybody, I'm deaf because it's so complicated to have this every day. Yesterday, I was with Willy and the group of international referees from Brazil. So every day you have some conversations about volleyball, about the rules, about the guidelines, about how can we can help the others, the new referees. And so there is a good size in this pandemic. But I think that it's much better to be on the court, refereeing, to be together with these girls, with the others referees, with Paredes, Doug Wilson, and everybody. Okay. But you can do something in this moment, not think only in the worst part of the pandemic.
Okay, thanks, Angela. Thanks a lot. Anybody else?
Well, in Spain now, the situation is maybe a little different because we come back to our normal life, okay, using the masks and gloves and social distance and all this kind of security measures. But we need to go for a walk every day with the normal schedule. So it's true that during the last weeks, I have not so many times to be connected with all these volleyball chats as I did before when we have to stay at home for a long time. So it's a little more difficult, but it's true that this pandemic situation gives us the opportunity to connect, as I said before, with all the people around the world, because there are not really distances. With these new technologies, it's just to click the button and we are connected. So this is fantastic to keep in contact with volleyball, with friends, and so and so.
Yes, of course. Thanks, Susana, for sharing. Anybody else want to share something?
Yes, in Argentina, we are at home. We are working at home every day without hours, in the morning until the night, and all the volleyball is canceled. We don't know if the volleyball league, national league, will be here. I don't know. All the volleyball refereeing is through the Zoom, the clinics, all online, no present. But this is the
I think we are losing Karina for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else? Joohee, MaryCarmen, how do you felt in this pandemic time?
Yes, more than last 10 years, I just enjoyed volleyball in the world this time.
Yeah.
This year, because of a pandemic, it's very serious. So we stopped all of volleyball competition. So I just stayed at home with the family, also my friends. So they are so happy. They have a time with me. Yes, now I have a different life than just last more than 10 years. But first time, it was a very, yes, strange for my life. But now, just I enjoy with my life and family and friends. Also, last 4 months, I didn't work in referee, but last month we start volleyball in Korea. Still dangerous, but we want to start volleyball. Also, volleyball fans want to watch the game. So this month we will start the professional leagues for summer league. So yes, this is my life now.
Okay, great. MaryCarmen.
In Mexico, it's a little complicated situation now. We try to continue working at the house and going out a little as possible. But we try to study or something else in different forms. But I hope this situation is better in Mexico and return in the normality.
Yes, I totally agree with you.
Yes.
And Patty, what do you
Yes.
think?
Well, for US now, with the college games all being canceled, all of our big, basically our, I call it our, it's our collegiate, but very high level volleyball has just been canceled the last 2 weeks. So our referees are very sad because this was kind of our last hope that we would play maybe some volleyball this fall, but it's quiet now. These are moments where I think it's so important just to be grateful. As Angela mentioned and Joohee, the group mentioned that out of bad, there are good consequences. So even though there is not work for a lot of people, many of our friends don't have work, are having a very difficult time. I think all of us have to be grateful that we get to spend, even though I don't get to spend time with MaryCam and Joohee, Susana, which is some of the funnest moments of my life. I am spending, for example, for me, I'm spending every day with my granddaughter. Every morning I wake up to her cute little face. So it's been, for me, very special because I would say the last 5 months that I have been home here, because we now cannot, work is closed. We work remotely, that I've spent more time with my family the last 5 months than I have the last 15 years. So I think it's so funny that I'm spending all this time. So I'm taking advantage, yes, but very difficult for everyone. Very, very difficult.
Yes, I know. Karina, do you want to end your idea?
Sorry, again, please.
Do you want to end your comment? Because you went off air.
Please, yes, sorry, because the internet is very bad and all the people are connecting and lost the connection. Sometimes I lost the hair.
No problem.
Yes, I say that in Argentina we are at home, working at home. All the volleyball are canceled. We don't know when start again. The National League is canceled also, and all the thing we are working about volleyball, about refereeing is through the internet, through the Zoom, through the meetings, but online all the time.
Yes, of course. And Willy, what are your thoughts about this this time from March to now to August?
Yeah, so, we were working, still working with doing many things for the FIVB now throughout this system as well, because FIVB personally is still working. 50% of the time they are working at the office and 50% at home. But the things are still going, and we need to do many things for the next year, maybe. You know, we have to change the rules, not change the rules of the game, but maybe there are some rule modification to be for the next rule books edition 2021, 2024. And so we're still working on this. And we need ahead of yet is not made the board administration meeting. We have to prepare many things for the board administration meeting. We were updating all regulation in the FIVB. So we were really not boring at all, for sure. Not boring at all, working. And then it's the normal thing here, that's, as Karina says, here the situation now is getting worse. It's getting worse, but there was a very nice, very good news the couple of days ago. Yes, it's together with Mexico, because we are going to produce here the vaccine from the Oxford, and together with Mexico. So this is a very good news, and probably by January or February, we all will be protected with the vaccine. So it's
that was
ahead.
Yeah, that was great news. Yesterday, it was announced that almost, at least for Latin America, Mexico and Argentina, they will make and fabricate the vaccine, and that's great news. And all of we hope that in the next year, January, February, can we go back to volleyball? Okay, guys.
Yeah, even there is not yet finished with the third stage of the test. Anyway, the producers decided to start with the production here, and this will be done probably next week. We'll start with the production here in Argentina with the vaccine. Anyway, so I think it's a very high possibility that it can be a success, and finally the war can become to be a war like it was before.
Yes, totally agree with you, Willy. And guys, I have another question. We have talked about the opportunities this pandemic time has brought to us in the training issue. What can you share with us about that? I know that all of you in your countries, in your confederations, have been doing a lot of training, Zoom training. And what do you think about this? Because help it with these new technologies. Come on, anybody?
You choose one.
Oh, go ahead,
Patti.
No, you go. You go,
Patti
boss.
or Willy?
Go.
Boss.
Boss, go. Boss always first.
You choose one. You, Ali. You choose one.
Pati Rolf.
All right. Well, one thing we've done in US with the shutdown is we've actually started, we've decided to launch, because it does take a lot of time. And you know, people, I agree with Willy. You would think we would have a little bit more free time, but we only have free time from what we love, which is the officiating and being with our great friends. But other things are so busy. I don't know if I've ever been so busy. Particularly, as Susana mentions, all of these night activities. There's a lot of things happening at night now because we can get together with people through Zoom, through GoTo, and really have events happening. So one thing we did in USA is we are starting a new training program. So we're having an online training program, which is going to be fantastic for our 14 and under children and our 15 and older children. 2 separate training modules with video and pictures, and a more kid-friendly program for around 300,000 children. We're going to launch that in the 1st of October. And right now, yeah, I know, Mama Mia is right. So right now, a lot of pressure on our big team that we have putting it together. But right now we have a training program, many great videos for adults, but our children use that, and our children shouldn't be, because it's not as fun. So yeah, so that's exciting. And because of this time, we had a really energetic group that has decided that this is important, and we're going to do it right now while we have more people able to work together to build this these I would call them modules or clinics. So it will be very interesting, and we'll see how that goes.
Right. You know, Willy, everything is big in the USA, so 300,000 is huge.
Big and crazy. Those are the two things,
Yeah.
big and crazy.
No question.
No question.
Okay. Willy, you have the word, please.
Yeah, no, from our side, we're still working in preparation of many, as I said before, updating many regulations, but also we were preparing, viewing ahead with some plans. As you will know, I don't know if the next year I will still be a member of the commission, not even the president, but any position into the commission, because this is a new year, a new cycle of 4 years. It's on the hand of the president. The FIVB president had a choice to say, okay, I will keep you in the commission or not. It's one of the possibilities. Anyway, we were preparing many plans or projects looking ahead. And I think this could be accepted for the new commissioners if I'm not there. But I don't know. So, but one of these good project or plan is regarding the female refereeing. We are going to try to involve female referee much more than we have nowadays. And of course, not only in the FIVB level. To reach the FIVB level, it must be throughout the capacity, the quality, and so many other reasons. But just to enlarge the base of the refereeing, the female refereeing on the world. So we are going to look into the national federations, to work into the national federations. We are starting with this project, and it probably will be the coming year, the January, February, very early in the year, to be released to all over the world to explain to everybody what is the meaning of the project, of the plan, which is very ambitious, and I think will be very, very successful. I'm quite sure that it will be very, very successful. Among others, we have another plan is also we were working on this. You will see probably very soon in the FIVB website, in an education tab of the website, some new videos, kind of seminars, modules of 30 minutes with video, different things, not only technically information into our site is plenty, it's full. We have very much information in the e-learning system, but we're doing something different, taking some different topics. I think it could be very nice. The idea is excellent, and with the production in the FIVB will be in a digital form. So as we are not working only, let's say from home, I can get here, record a video and send to the FIVB, or record some PowerPoint presentation and send to the FIVB. They upload to the website. It's not like this. It could be in a production. It must be a production, technical production into the FIVB to offer a very good product. I think it will be very nice as well. You will see very soon, for sure.
Okay, Willy, and this new platform will be open for all world referees, or just for international referees?
No, for everybody. It's everybody. Information will be open for everybody. But the thing here is that we are going to face a different approach. Instead to be within the technical side, only just saying, showing videos of the technical action and some. No, we are going to enter in another approach with different topics.
Well, that's great news, Willy. Great news for all the referees and all the people of volleyball around the world. And I think also it's great that you're thinking about the development of more female referees, because we need more female referees in every country, right?
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, Willy, no. Please continue, please.
No. This is yes, of course. We need to do something. I said female players are almost more than male players. Male players in the world, in totally the world. Why we don't have referees? Okay? If there are many women involved in volleyball, we need to go pick up them, to bring them into the refereeing side as well. But nobody went before to look at for female willing to be refereeing, or nobody went before to ask them, you want to be a referee? You want to be involved with the referee? This would be our first step. Going to look for the referee, to pick up them, to bring up to the female side of the referee side of the volleyball, instead to wait that just any woman in the world wishing to be a referee, they apply for a course and so. But no, we are going to look and trying to pick up there. I think the difference will be this from a study, then providing them opportunities to become an official volleyball referee in their national federation or local federation or association, and then start to growing up with a very good accompaniment. We are going to provide all this information, all of the necessity they have in order to get them into the volleyball, into produce and keep them later on, to keep them into the volleyball, being a referee. For future, I don't know, probably 10, 15 years later, they will be the FIVB side, and the FIVB level will be balancing between refereeing women and men.
Oh, that's great news. What do you think about that, guys?
Okay.
Patty, Susana,
Follow-
Karina, you were
follow
about to
this.
say something, Karina, right?
Yes. In Argentina, we start a new project with the female referee. Tomorrow we start the meeting with 100 female referee for the country. And after, I think, the Wednesday and Saturday, we will have another meetings. The idea is to bring and to pick up the talents, the new generation, because we have many women referee, but I don't know why she don't have the opportunity. Maybe sometimes she lives in cities far away, the main places with the volleyball. And I think it's very important to give the opportunities and follow and development. Yes.
Great news,
Yes.
Karina. And Patty, for example, talking about the USA, there are 6 or 5 or 6 more girls playing volleyball than men. So there's a lot of opportunity, right, to develop female referees.
Yes, I mean, as we mentioned, there's 300,000 girls playing volleyball, 18 years old and under. That's 300,000. And of those 300,000, USA Volleyball allows 16, 17, and 18-year-olds to referee in USA Volleyball. So they can referee the 12-year-olds, the 10-year-olds. And so that, Willie, I mean, I'm really excited about that, those materials. Obviously, material is so difficult to produce because it's expensive. And right now we're utilizing volunteers. We've probably got 25 to 30 volunteers, but that's not so easy. And it's also, as you say, not as professional, right? We have one person that will help us put that material together, but the recruiting of women, and particularly in the United States, of the African-American population, the Asian American, you know, we have only out of 800 or 900 national referees, we only have about 50 African-American, yet half the population of men, for example, is going to be, or will soon be 50%. So there's all these people that we don't have working, the minority populations and particularly women, as you mentioned. So the US has actually started a task force. We've had one, but not one that really had enough support. We have one now, and we're doing the same thing. We're going to be recruiting. Willie, it's funny, you just said the college players, the club players. We just had this conversation on Monday night with our task force, and that's exactly where we're going. We're going to the college players and the club players, and particularly recruiting hard on the juniors. If we can get them at 16, 17, and 18. And in the US, you know, one thing unique about the US is the pay is really ridiculous for that age. And ridiculous, it's a US word, and ridiculous means really, really good. So when I say ridiculous, that's a good thing. So a kid that's 16 years old can make $25 an hour refereeing volleyball. $25 an hour. Who makes $25 an hour?
Not in Mexico.
No, but
Not even here.
No, what's so interesting is that the children, like you said, Willie, they don't know this. I mean, the kids don't know, the girls don't know, and the boys, but particularly the girls don't know. When I talk to a club player who's 16 years old playing on a club team, and I'm reffing, and she's maybe my line judge, because of course that's their duty. And I say, hey, do you know you can make almost $25 to $30 an hour reffing right now? And she literally goes, what are you talking about? I didn't know this. And so, yes, this is a very big initiative for us as well. And we have, I would say 100,000 girls out there that are possible recruits. And Willie is right. And it's wonderful that we're going to be able to get help from FIVB on that recruitment process. And Willie, we will be right there paying attention to what is happening and be there to help.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. But my first question to you, Patty, is could you accept kids over 60?
Yeah, over 60? Yes. We have so many kids over 60.
I'll be there. I'll be refereeing next year in the USA.
25 bucks an hour?
I mean,
yes.
Patty, I mean for next year, Patty.
Yes. Well, the thing is, we have so many children playing, or will soon when things get back to normal, that we need everyone. I mean, our oldest referee, by the way, a national referee right now, he's 85 and he is still refereeing. He is amazing, Jim. So we have every age. Yes.
Yeah. That's good.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. Very
Guys,
nice policy.
Any other initiatives in another country to develop female referees? Susana, MaryCarmen, Joohee?
Well, if I can say something, it's not happening in Spain, because in Spain we are promoting the women referee to the high level. But we know that in other countries there are so many problems coming from the tradition, religion, and let's say cultural. And in some countries, the women, it's in a second step. So first of all, we need to push the women on the first step, and then we can catch them to be referees. When they get this position, of course, for me, it's not important the gender. Important is the quality. For
yes,
me.
of course.
But first of all, we need to push them there, and then we can choose. Yeah, this is my idea.
All right, Joohee, Angela, MaryCarmen.
Yes, I just heard USA refereeing programs, huge country, big programs there, also very detailed. My country is I envy you. My country for female referees, also referees, we don't have just detailed programs, just we have category A, B, C. We just participated both group, female, male. We didn't just divide men and women. When we start refereeing, just we participated referee programs together, and then yes, who have just advantage for high level, I don't know, but just as a younger referees, we have many female referees here, but no chance to go high level. Also, small problems in my country, because we have two federations, a little strange situation, national federation and professional federation. We have two federations. Some referees start in national federation. This is the original federation, but another one professional. But we have a different salary. National federation just a small pay, but profession is just a high level competition, also with a high just salary. In professional league, we have just a small female referees. Also, we whistle both competition, men and women, but not too many as a female referees. National Federation is we have many female referees. They want to become international. Also, they want to have a chance for high level, but Korea cultures, they just think a female referee is not strong. So my boss, me also, I worked for Federation Referee Commission, but they didn't think both level between men and women, female and male. This is, I think this is a Korea culture. That they didn't believe or trust female referees. they don't think strong referees. So we just whistle the women referee, female referees whistle for female competition still. But for me, I whistle for both competition, men and women in professional league.
Okay,
But
great.
yes, I want to give it to chance for female referees. Still, yes, not sure, not normal situation.
Thanks, Joohee, for sharing. MaryCarmen, Angela, want to add something?
Yes, we're working with the National Referee Commission. This project is the training manager, the teacher Daniel Gonzalez, and with the support to Humberto Salas, president of the commission. And this project focused to the female referees. We want to have more referee females, but at the same time, your level, the high level. We work on materials of the referees and through for virtual platforms, and the clinics divided in different topics.
Well, MaryCarmen, you were part of a female-only course in Mexico, you remember?
Yes, it's on 2010 in Veracruz, Mexico. It was a clinic for I think 40 referees.
40 female referees.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
This is my opportunity to go to the international course in Argentina.
Great. Thanks, MaryCarmen. And Angela, what can you tell us about Brazil?
Brazil is completely different. It's so difficult here. You have only 6 women referees here in a big country. And in this pandemic, me and Deborah from Rio, that is international, and the other one, the Andressa, there is a continental, started to talk with the players. So you have a lot of meetings by Zoom with the players about how is to be a referee, to try to change this condition here in Brazil, because it's a completely man situation. It's only here in my state, for example, I have only me. So everybody goes until 1 year and quit the refereeing. So it's so difficult. It's like a Bahrain country, Arabia country. I don't know why, but it's like this here in Brazil. You have too many. It's not
Okay,
good.
Oh, thanks for sharing, Angela. And well, another question for all of you guys. Which was the biggest obstacle in your career as a referee in your country? The most difficult obstacle you have to face in your development?
Starting by, choose one.
No, Susana raised the hand.
Well, I can tell you my personal experience, and well, I became national referee when I was only 22 years. You can imagine, the first woman with only 22 years, and all my colleagues men. All the players, when I have to go for a match, were looking to me and they say, "What is this girl? Is Aliens or who is it? It's the only lady there, and so young." So for me, at the beginning, the problem was to get the enough respect from the teams, from the coaches, from even my colleagues. But you need to work. You need to be to keep the level, the concentration. You know, it's not so easy to do it for sure, but you have to fight. You have to look to the future and say, okay, all these bad things is giving me the power to be more stronger and to be better and better. So this is probably the first thing that I have to face when I was only 22 years. But after me, I think that they opened the door for many other women. So I'm so proud for that, because they can look at me, or I was the mirror where, or the model to follow for them. And now, for example, in Spain, we are 3 international women, so maybe the 4th is coming soon. So I'm proud of that. It was not so easy, but now everybody can look at us as referees. Doesn't matter if we are women or we are men. But at the beginning it was so hard, really, to open this door for me and for the other ladies. Yeah.
Yeah, I can assume that right now you are like a role model for all those female referees, right?
Oh, somehow, yes, maybe. Even we don't know or we don't want, we are. So, yeah.
Perfect, great. Thanks for sharing, Susana. Anybody else want to share something? Raise your hand.
Okay.
MaryCarmen. MaryCarmen, then
okay.
Karina.
MaryCarmen.
I started in 1993. I was 30 years old as a scorer. But then I say in 2010, I had the opportunity to go to the one woman's course in Veracruz, Mexico. In this time, I have the opportunity to assist the international course. And I think the big problem is when you go to the events and you are the only woman in the event. I remember from 2010 to 2040, approximately, my events is only with men, and the supervisors is only men. But I think it's a great opportunity for the other referees in Mexico for go to the high level.
Yeah, well, we in Mexico have an international referee for beach volleyball, Marlene. And
Yes.
Last year or early this year, a new continental referee in Claudia, right?
Yes, in beach volley, it's Marlene and Adriana Rueda.
Yes.
And in this year, Claudia Cervantes go to Dominican Republic to the international course Continental.
Okay, great. Thanks, MaryCarmen. Karina, want to share something?
Yes, I think my experience was different because since the beginning, I feel pushed. I feel that I received the opportunities to improve and to have the new tournament. Willy was one of these persons that improved me, and Negro Pereira. Many people here in Argentina give me this opportunity. I don't have one thing that I think stopping my career. Only my children, my family. For the volleyball, no, don't have.
Right, thanks.
Yeah.
Patty, you want to share something? Well, in your case, Patty, in the USA, well, Patricia Salvatore did a great job, right?
She did. She was, Patricia did a great job. The big joke in the USA was if any female wanted to advance to the next level beyond national, that we would have to get rid of, like the mafia, Patti Salvatore, because she would not stop reffing. So the big joke was who was gonna, take her off. And by the way, she knows this because I teased her. She refereed, I think, 5 Olympic Games between beach and indoor. So a very, very long career, but I am so happy she retires. So otherwise, Patty never would have happened. And don't worry, she will be texting me and saying, yeah, I am lucky. But No, the one thing I do want to say that, you know, for me, we had the same as Karina, we had great support. We had Tom Blue, Doug Wilson, you know, Steve Robb, all these very famous, Fred Bueller, Neil Lukey. Oh my goodness, we had a lot of big international referees that were huge help. And I will tell you something that really made this big difference. And I think Willy's comment about like really going to get the girls, going to get the young women and getting them to referee, this is very important. You know, women are in general, we want to be asked. We want someone to say, hey, you're good, come. And then Karina, like you said, they drag you along, yes? Because maybe I'm not going to be so good, or maybe, you know, I'd rather keep playing, or maybe of these other things. But my mentors said, Patty, come, you must go. And then going to the Olympics in '96, when I was a line judge, I mean, that really did change the game for me, because working there, I met, you know, Willy was there reffing, all these great international referees. And by the way, men, a lot of men, but the men were so nice. And I mean that, that was important, because they didn't just go in and do their job and be very focused. They really were super nice to us, always saying incredibly nice things after matches, always encouraging us and saying, hey, you're doing a great job. And so I felt like, hey, I could maybe be better than a national referee. Maybe I could go to the next place. And then a couple of the referees and one of the supervisors said, we think you're going to be good. We want you to apply for a course. And I did my course in '99. But you know, I did my national rating in '91. So I was 28 when I did this. And I had 2 children and a husband. Now, fortunately, I still have my husband, who we had a 32-year anniversary yesterday. But I think this is the most difficult, if I think back. You know, if you have a job, if you have a full-time job, which in many countries you have to, because you cannot make enough money just refereing. I tried for 6 years to just do refereeing, and it helped my refereeing. But boy, I was living a very poor life. To get a job and to be, you know, I was coaching when I was refereeing, and then I was refereeing. We, again, like Korea, have 2 different divisions. We have USA, and then we have this NCAA. So I was doing both division, and I was also doing the international refereeing. So I was never home. And I mean this truly. If I had a vacation, because I only had 4 weeks of time, 4 weeks vacation, I was going and refereeing at every international course I could get assigned to, and then all these other things. So I was the worst, and this is truthful, I was the worst mother ever. I don't think, the children thought I was a ghost. And my husband, thank goodness, was incredible. So I think for me, the most difficult time was being gone so much, which is, I think, a challenge women have. And then if you're working, it's even more difficult. And then your husband, it's more difficult. You know, a husband would like to be married to somebody that they see once in a while. So it's a tricky life for females, a very tricky life.
Yeah, for sure. It's difficult, but I think you did a great job. You are still doing a great job, Patty.
Thank you.
Anybody else? All of you have said something? I think yes. Okay, I have more comments. Roy Goren, he's from Israel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Roy Goren says, best regards from Volleyball Referee Group. Thanks a lot,
Thank you.
Roy.
Thank you.
Miguel Galeana, a very good national team player from Mexico, says, is the language a barrier to be an international referee today? It's a great question, Willy.
Sorry, say again, please.
Is the language a barrier to be an international referee today? And I think he refers to, well, we are talking right now with Spaniards, Mexicans, Brazilians, Koreans, and Americans. But, English is compulsory, right? No question.
Sure, but this, to become international referee is not a barrier, because the international referees now is the course is made within the Continental Confederation. If they have a course, because the Continental Confederation choose to do that course in let's say in Spanish, the course could be done in Spanish. When you wish to do the big jump to participate in an F5BB international referee course, which is the every 4 years we are going to do, and next year we are going to do the first in this new cycle, this new style, let's say. This is compulsory to speak English close than good. Let's say it's starting in the category C, at least you need to be in good English. Not perfect one, but good English, because it's essential now, because communication for international FIVB referees in an FIVB competition is absolutely English. And you have to use the system of intercommunication, you have to use the chatting system. There are a lot of people involved in the match during the match with the challenge system. So it's necessary, quite necessary to speak English, to be well understanding each other. And the challenge process is essential. But the first step, let's say, South America, because most of the country here is speaking Spanish, and the other one is speaking Portuguese, but we can understand each other is speaking Portuñol, which is a mix between Portuguese and Espanol. And so we can understand each other easily. So course here could be done perfectly in Spanish. For referees, not stop their career, they can work within the area of the Confederation, the Continental Confederation, without barrier, without any problem. And then those willing to be the next step, or really with possibilities because of their quality to access the high level of the FIVB, must apply for an international FIVB refereeing course, if that is essential to use the English.
But well, English is always good for your life, for school,
No
for
question.
work, for volleyball,
No
of
question.
course. Okay, thanks. Gabe Hassel, what do they think when a team coach gets mad or is known that all? No, this question, no politics here, no politics here. My friend Roy Velez from Puerto Rico says, "Congrats to all my female friends referee, especially Maria del Carmen and Joohee Kang." Roy Velez from Puerto
Thank
Rico.
you, Roy.
Thank you, Roy.
Georgios Belonis, greetings from Greece.
Okay, thank you.
Pablo Mendoza, Mexican referee, says greetings to all of you, especially MaryCarmen Durán and Angela Grass. Thanks.
Thank you, Pablo.
Thank you.
Nelson Jose Ramirez from Dominican Republic. He's in the house. Hello, Nelson. How are you? From Norseca.
Hi, Nelson.
Alexandra Lipik or Lipish, greetings from Croatia. Another referee? Maybe, right?
I don't know her.
Hey, my man, the Dominican Dennis Perez is in the house. Greetings for everyone.
Wonderful.
Everybody.
Hola, Dennis. Saludos hasta Nueva York. Zahaira Erandeni Flores, she's a friend, very close friend of MaryCarmen, says greetings to the best of the world. Of course. Dennis Perez says, hey, my people, how are you? Mehmet Demirdelen, best regards and greetings from Turkey. Yeah. Reinaldo Carrega from Chile, greetings for all female referees and Willy, all very good friends.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Adolfito came. Really nice and great women, each one of you ladies. Big hug, friends. Hey, Dennis Perez says women's mafia here.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Sure.
Sorry, Pocho, not me. I can be part of the mafia.
Guys, as we have read in a lot of pages, a lot of blogs, all the teams say that once they're allowed to train, they have to be in shape for 3, 4, 5 weeks before they went to play. Is the same for referees? I mean, we have stopped for 5 months. Do you think you have to be a little time of training before going to ref some games? What do you think about that?
I think that you need to be in shape all the time. This is my profession. So I think that you need to exercise your body, exercise your mind. And when you receive nomination for a competition, so you need to be stronger and prepare more for this competition. Okay, you need to concentrate in this You need to check everything. You need to with your food, you need to have control. And so I think that you need to be fine all the time. But if you don't have, it is not possible to be all the time. Yes, you need to prepare for a competition.
Oh, yeah, of course. But considering this 5 months lockdown, do you think you have to a few weeks to be in shape to ref some
Yes, of
Division
course.
One
Yes.
Division One game?
Yes, I have class online all the time. So you can do everything at your home. You can do everything with your imaginations, with some different kind of weights. So you need to do the same, independent of the pandemic or not. So you need to be well all the time.
Okay, what do you think, Joohee?
Yes, yes, we don't have a competition last 4 months. So just I studied just rule books and guideline, casebook. Thank you very much, Willy. You make, yes, this year 2020 books. Yes, I just studied 3 books, any case. So, or sometimes I have some question. So yes, and then I don't have practice for refereeing. So just I need to control my body condition. So exercise and then control the meal. And recently I started Pilates, yeah, like yoga. Yes, very nice for my just body condition. Yes, I don't want to fat. So just, yes, sometimes I need a diet. Yes, so I was successful. So no more fat now. Yes, everybody, yes.
Great.
Yes.
Susana, do you want to say something?
Yeah, I would like to share with you that, for example, here in Spain, for our national competition, we finished the national competition more or less on May, and we start the next season more or less on October. So 1 month before starting the season, we have to make some training games with the teams, and we have to send these training games also to the national committee in order to show and to prove that we are on shape. So not only with the knowledge of the rules or the physical preparation, also with the rhythm of the game. And we need to do at least 4 or 5 games before the season, minimum. If you can do it more, even better, So it's not only the knowledge of the rules and not only your physical preparation and mentally, but also to get to come back with the rhythm of the game. This is also important.
Totally agree with you, Susana. Anybody else? Patty, MaryCarmen?
Oh, I agree. I think, it's a challenging time, but just like the Olympic athletes or the international athletes or our national team players, they're not playing either. I know some of them, I heard some rumors that some of them are sneaking to private gyms, but in general, our U.S. players and many players across the world, they're working to stay in shape. It's not easy, and they're working to stay, keep their mind sharp. I know a lot of players are watching video, and the thing is, life isn't perfect, right? Life can be messy, and a professional, and this is my feelings, a professional person, even if maybe they don't have as many chances to go live, to be having all this training live, they can fight through. As Angela said, you have to fight through this and know that you're strong enough, and that you've done your athletic training, that you've done your mental preparation, like Joohee mentioned, that you've watched the videos that Willy's preparing, and then just come in and you just got to do it. Just like the athletes are going to have to do it. Many of them have been off for a very long time. So, it is going to be what it is.
Yes, of course. MaryCarmen, what do you think?
Yes, now we need to prepare myself physical and mental, and as well as in English language. When we return to the activities, I try to whistle all the matches if possible, and we have a preparation for the next competition in the other year.
Yes, of course. Karina, welcome back.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Hello again. Yes, I think it's very important to study all the time and to be physical good. Yes, good trainer, good food, good exercise. Is the both things are in the same way, no? Before the tournament, you must train with the matches, many matches before, many strong matches, not the bad level, no? I think this is a good way.
Okay, and what does the boss thinks, Willy?
Well, this is it's impossible in the actual situation of the world. The referee could do some practicing. It's impossible just to keep the shape, physically in shape. That's essential. To keep, try to study is very good as well. And study English, study regulation, the case book, and some other things. That's very good, no question. But the problem here is, and I understood your question, like if you are in shape, you can referee. I mean, practicing referee. So it is impossible. It's impossible. The only way is before restarting everything, you get involved in some competition. It doesn't matter if the competition is low level category or a high level category, just to feel again the feeling to be a referee and a chair, or to be a second referee working, and to try to get a movement again. And so if necessary, it will be necessary some practicing before. If you don't have any possibility for practicing, the only way is to go to the competition you are appointed or you are nominated and try to do your best there. It's, I think experienced referee will get in shape soon after restarting the competition. I think so. But those we are not so experienced, so probably they will take a little time extra to get in shape like they were before restarting this. But it's nothing about that. For your knowledge, I was planning and I tried to impose the last year, and then it was impossible due to some budgetary problem in the FIVB, a kind of simulator. I mean, it's not like the pilot for the pilots of the plane. They're using a simulator to simulate the flying all the time, real situations. And so it happened like this, by taking videos, a kind of those, I don't know the name of those.
Virtual.
What name?
Virtual lens.
Virtual, yeah. So virtual of this.
Virtual reality, VR.
Yeah, virtual reality, trying to do something with this. Just because the referee can feel the speed of the game, the actions, like it was, it really is on the chair of the refereeing chair. But it's didn't progress. But it could be some solution. It probably for the future, some moment we will find some solution for these kind of things. Because professional referees is our next steps in the FIVB. Professional referees must be trained full time, like professional players are. In the same way, they must be full trained. It's not only just playing or refereeing during the national competition, and so they must keep the shape the whole days, the whole time. So this is what I can say. I think you all did good job and doing good job, because you are responsible for your one. You know very well what it means to be prepared. That's very nice to hear from you, MaryCarmen, that you're studying English. It's perfect that. We need to take our time in favor of us, do something in our own profit. Studying English is one of the best decisions you took. Congratulations.
Very nice, MaryCarmen.
Thank you.
Guys, I have a few more comments. Marcelo Piero Bon says, greetings for all of you. It's nice can hear my dear friends.
Thank you.
Thanks, Marcelo. Kirsten Besnek, she's a referee. Thank you so much for getting this group together. Quite the group of role models for referees around the world. Thanks,
Kirsten. Yeah, Kirsten, so you know, she is our new international NORCECA international referee that just was certified this last fall. She's a young female referee, and she's amazing. And we're really excited about her.
Great, thanks, Patty. Salvador Najar from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico says a big greeting to all, but my favorite is MaryCarmen. Come on.
Thank you.
It's her neighbor.
And another fan of MaryCarmen, Sol Duran, her sister. Greetings,
Nice.
MaryCarmen, the best referee and the best aunt. On behalf of their niece, Emma and Fer, they want to be the same as you when they grow up.
Thank you.
Miguel Figueroa, my respect for all the female referees in this life. They are the best. Yes, of course, only the best here. Hey, from Africa, Timothy Kanakule, watching from Zambia. Thanks, Timothy. Greetings to Zambia. Alfredo Guaman, Alejandro, send my greetings to Susana. I'm her fan. I always watch her refereeing from Peru. Please.
Thank you.
A fan of Susana from Peru. Magda Mankowska, fantastic. Greetings from California.
All right, Magda is another new international NORCECA referee this year in the beach. So another new female referee coming out of NORCECA, which is exciting.
Great. Chris Carrillo from Mexico. Greetings again, especially Patty, Susie, and my best friend, MaryCarmen.
Thank you.
Scott Siewers. Thanks.
Chevy.
Thank you all for your input and experience. Stay safe and continue success. She's from?
He is from Canada.
Canada, okay. Cynthia Inez Martinez, great reference. Greetings to all. Thanks a lot for all the people who are watching us. Guys, I have more question for you. How different do you think would be volleyball the first month we're back to action? Patty? I mean, there's gonna be an adaptation time, you know, for players, for coaches, for referees. But Patty, how do you think will be your first match when you back to referee since for the first time in 6 months? That's the question.
Yes, no, it's a great question, and it's going to be like I'm either going to be crying or I'm going to be like, yes. We can't wait. I mean, it's like it's so interesting when something's taken away from you. I mean, I've been refereeing since like Susana, since I was a baby. I mean, since 18. I've reffed every year since I was 18 years old, and I've never not reffed. So it's so odd to have like I'm not going anywhere on the weekend. I mean, you all know this. Like, we're not going anywhere. We're not like, where's my next trip? What next plane do I have? I'm not packing my bags. I'm not seeing my friends, and I'm not seeing my team, the teams that were the coaches and players, particularly the coaches and players and the referees. So for me, I can't wait. And I think, like Willy said, I think mentally we have to just tell ourselves it's going to be fine. You just have to get on the stand and go. And kind of like you're riding a bike, you're going to have, your memories are going to come back, and you just got to go. And then the teams also are in the same position we're in too. So we're all just got to get started. And for me, I cannot wait to be hanging out in the gym. I miss the gyms. That's what I miss the most.
We all miss the gym. We all miss the volleyball court for sure. Anybody else? Angela, you want to talk?
I think that everybody is waiting for this moment, right? So I think that's going to be so exciting. You, for sure, I think that we are going to start with some kind of cares no, because I don't know when you are going to start again. So here in Brazil, the pandemic is in high level. In Spain, it's okay now, it's better. So yes, but you are working or walk on the street. Here you are at home. So sometimes you have in some place 2 days on the street and the other, okay, it's closed again. Then, so you don't know what is going to happen here. The president is not so efficient, so yes, for sure.
We have the same problem.
Complicated. It's very complicated. So you don't know about the volleyball here, but I think that's going to be so exciting. Everybody's going to talk on what happened, how they prepare, how we are preparing for comeback. So I think there's going like this.
Yes,
and
of course.
we are waiting for this moment.
Karina, what do you think? Your audio.
Okay. I agree with Angela. I think very happy, very, very exciting and nervous also because the new protocol, the new, we don't know what is the life after this pandemic. I think the touch, the whistle, they use the whistle also, how to use, how to communicate with the wireless, with the boquero, with the many things. I think we will change. I don't know, the new regulation.
Yes, of course. MaryCarmen, your opinion.
I imagine everyone with the necessary measures to be safe. I don't know, with the mask. Yes, but I very happy to return the courts. But I think in this moment it's necessary to be safe. And we need to wait for the different regulations for all the technology Karina say.
Right, thanks. Joohee, what do you think? How will be your first match in 6 months?
Last month we had a national competition already. So we have a different situation than before. Now in Korea, my country custom just we must need shake hands before the game. But also when we meet a person, we just first shake hands, hello. But now we can't just catch the hands. Also, we can't see face to face. So we changed the protocol also. But very hard time when I whistle. We use whistle and maskers, and then headset, and then whistle line. I will die. Too heavy, my pace. Nobody know, only referee know, but we must use also. But I heard some information from team coach. They just like this situation because of virus is very bad, but we changed the protocol. We didn't shake hands. Also, we didn't see face to face. So also, referee just leader just the teams, just a separate code. Just before we just walked together on the court, but now we just exactly separate. They didn't meet together, both teams. So yes, some coach talked to me. Yes, this situation good for just condition. So yes, when I participated in this competition, I felt very dangerous still, but on normal weight. Yes, you just take care more.
Okay, thanks, Joohee, for sharing. And Susana, how do you think it will be when you ref your first match in 5 or 6 or 7 months?
It's a good question. Let's see what happens in the future. For example, here in Spain, theoretically, we will start our season on October, and we have the potential calendar to start on that month, but we don't know if we can do it or not, because the government and many health important people said that probably the second wave of the virus is coming for that period. So we don't know if we really can start the season or not. And if we do, for sure, we have to follow some new protocol, as Karina or Joohee already said. Don't shake hands. Probably we have to use the mask, but still waiting some news. And of course, we don't know when we can start, but we are expecting to do it as soon as possible. We miss to be on the court with the whistle and with the teams and the players. But already MaryCarmen said, health is the first thing, and we have to keep safe. This is the main thing nowadays. So let's see.
Oh, yeah, it's great. I totally agree with you. I have a few more comments. Marta Neri, another friend of MaryCarmen, another fan, says, I'm very proud of you, MaryCarmen. You are an example to the world. I will not getting tired of reminding you. Thanks, Marta.
The winner is MaryCarmen, right?
Yes, because it's
Everybody
Mexico.
say, I love MaryCarmen.
Because it's
think-
Mexico.
Call all your family, your friends, everybody is calling
Don't
and
be
saying,
jealous.
Don't
Don't be
jealous.
jealous, Angela.
oh, I'm
Yeah.
jealous, of course.
You are my
I-
friend, Angela.
I think MaryCarmen does the job very well.
Yes, I think so. Call everybody.
And Marta Neri, in another message, says, I love you, MaryCarmen. Come on, it's a MaryCarmen show or what?
Thank you. Love you too.
Hey, Rami Shaheen, welcome everyone. Rami from Egypt. Thanks.
And
Rami.
say hello, MaryCarmen. Okay.
Tack McWright, this is great, everyone. Thank you for your time. Walter Vera from Peru says, many greetings to everybody, excellent people and volleyball professionals. Yes, of course.
Thank you, Walter.
Elvis Zamora from Venezuela says, cheers to the beautiful
Elvis.
ladies. Seeing them out of uniform is another rewarding thing. Greetings also to Willy. Hey, a fan of Willy.
Oh, what?
Elvis.
It's a new child referee, Elvis Zamora. He's living in Colombia. He's Venezuelan, but living in Colombia now. He's one of the new child referee. He could debut this year because he was appointed for starting with the VNL this year, but unfortunately it was canceled. So we'll start next year.
Great. Georgino Agustin Ortega, greetings from Callao, Lima, Peru. Blessings.
Thank you.
And also Georgino Agustin says, good evening to everyone. Pablo Gomez, I don't know where is he from, says, kisses to Karina and Angela. Hey.
Oh,
Hey, Angela,
wonderful.
Angela, very, Angela, very.
Hold this.
You also have fans tonight.
We have one.
Hallelujah.
Marte Ejique says, kiss Angela. Hey.
Oh, wonderful, too, Martin.
Another one.
I'm calling everybody. Please say hello to me.
Joe Campbell, my friend from Texas, wishing each of you all the best, especially to Pati Rolf. Hey, Pati won.
What is this? No Asian here.
No.
Asian sleeping now.
Yeah, it's like what, like 10? No, like 8.
No, 8.
7:30, right, in the morning. Okay, Patty, regarding to this thing of going back to competition, I want if you can share us about the protocols in the last month ABP tournaments, 3 tournaments in California, in Long Beach. I read that, well, they were refereeing with this new electronic whistle. I think Fox will sell a lot of electronic whistles in the forthcoming months, and with mask. sanitizing the ball every rally. Can you share with us something about that? And I think a lot of those protocols may be used in the upcoming competitions, right?
Yes, yes. AVP had 3 weekends of volleyball just finished last week. And some of our referees, Keith Burles, one of our retired international beach referees was there. Susan Lowry, who's a great international referee, FIVB, was there. Lots of Magda was there, a lot of these folks that are watching. And it went very well. They had the electronic whistle, so you had the mask, but they had the electronic whistle. They had the hookup system with the television broadcast because it was broadcast televised. They had a very strict washing of ball system. So they had, I believe, about 5 or 6 balls on a rack with a ball person. And so when a ball was used, it was thrown out. They threw a new ball in, and then this ball was sanitized between every play, every rally, excuse me. When I was talking to Suzanne Lowry, she mentioned that they discovered something. I think it was right after the first set, or maybe somewhere within that set, they got kind of a note that said the whistle that they were using, and normally it's hanging. Some people had it hanging from their neck or at their side, but it was so loud because of the microphones that were on the net. You know how they have the mic to hear the players? So because it was so loud, it was disturbing the broadcast, which I thought was very funny. So they actually had to adjust and hold the electronic whistle behind their back leg, away from the microphones, which was hard to get used to. But you know, this is, again, you have to adjust. If there's a change, you just have to give it a try and build the habit of that change. So it went very well, and they really did this distancing that Joohee was mentioning. They no shaking hands, and then just being really careful with sanitizing, always washing hands, and things like that. And I agree. We are incorporating, like our college, many of you are unaware, but our college is like a professional league. And right now we have 3 conferences, we call them, about 3 conferences left that are still thinking about playing. And some of these protocols are going to be put into play if they do play.
Yes, I watched that. What's that horn?
Let's go.
It's a fan from MaryCarmen.
Yes, it's mine.
Willy, well, we all know that in this week, FIVB published some recommendations of going back to volleyball. Can you talk with us a little about regarding to the referees?
Well, it's not so much regarding referees as a general question. Avoiding to check hands is arriving and leaving the competition with the refereeing uniform, is not allowed to use the dressing rooms and some other things. But the main thing for volleyball, the FIVB competition, will be the local regulation, the local protocols. Each country has a different one. Not totally different one, but probably there are some, because they are in the different stage of some moment of this pandemic, and then it's some different things. It's not exactly what just for say something to produce something from the FIVB. It was made by the medical commission, and it's not any essential thing. We need to wait until the moment of the competition in order to know really which one is the protocol we are going to follow. At that time, at that moment, it depends on the country, of course. And nothing mentioned about, in this protocol published by the FIVB, is nothing mentioned about the electronic whistle, which is important thing.
Okay, yeah, of course. Willy, but there has been also a one-star tournament, I think was in Croatia, beach volleyball. I don't know if any other, but can you talk with us about the protocol for the referees? There were only local referees, because one of the problems right now is obviously the local, but also the traveling teams from one country to another. What happened exactly in Croatia?
I don't know nothing about that. Nothing about the beach volleyball is not on my hands in the FIVB. Even I am the president of the Refereeing and Rules Against Commission of both volleyball and beach volleyball. But the people, the expert, is my secretary, which is Jose Casanova from Portugal. He's the right person to speak about beach volleyball. I try to say something which I don't understand well, or I don't know. I understand, but no, exactly.
Perfect. Guys, obviously in recent years, technology has been a great part of volleyball and also refereeing. How do you feel about this? How do you think is coming in the upcoming years regarding to technology and digital tools for volleyball and for refereeing? Susana.
I will. For me, the tools that we have, new technology, is not only concerning the challenge, but also the wireless sets, and it's really wonderful. Really help us to manage the game in a better way. The main thing is that we can take the right decision in the right moment. If we commit a mistake, we have the challenge, not only because the coaches can request it, but only the referees themselves, they can request it in a certain moments to try to get the right decision. But concerning the wireless, I think it's fantastic when you can communicate with your colleague and try to help them as sooner as possible, as much as possible. And sometimes it's not only to say, hey, you missed the ball in or you missed this. No. When you can notice that your colleague probably is losing the concentration, you can call him and say, hey, come back. We are here. We are a team. You are doing a good job. And this is a great support also. So really, we have so many tools that we can use in our favor. And we can get a good decision in a very difficult moments or very difficult games. So use it. It's very easy. Don't hesitate or don't think, oh, I committed a mistake and now I have to. No, this is catastrophe. I mean, deal with your mistake, but use the new technology in order to manage the game in a better way. That's the philosophy from my point of view.
Right.
And I want to say one thing about, and Susana, I think this is a good story, and I'm comfortable saying the story, but I had a very difficult thing happen. Susana, we were in Japan, right? Was it Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in Japan, and my son, I was gone for a very long time, again, being a horrible grandmother at this point. And my son and his wife, she went into labor. His wife went into labor with the baby early, almost 2 months early. And I, to be honest with you, completely freaked out. I lost my mind. I was so afraid that I was in the wrong place because they went to the hospital. My husband was there. And again, I wasn't there. And if anything went wrong, can you imagine me not being there for my son if something happened to the baby? So I was losing my mind. I did not tell, sorry, Willie, but I did not tell my supervisors. I'm a professional. And I said to myself, because of my belief in my performance ability, that I can overcome this. So I did. I went to the match. I said, I'm going to do this. It's important. I have to perform just like an athlete. And Susana, I had told only one person that this had happened, and that was Susana. She was my second referee. And it was so important because there were moments, a few moments that my mind flashed out to thinking that something bad could be happening. And I'm sitting here on the stand and Susana would say, hey, Patty, come back. She actually, one time, I apologize, but one time she made a call for me because I literally forgot what happened because I was thinking about this. And I could hear her saying out, 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 because I literally, something happened. And I remember going out, giving the ball to the team out. And I said, oh my God, thank you. And it's only happened to me one time in my entire career, but it was in a big moment. It was in a moment that I had to have support, and she was there. And the match, nobody knew except for Susana. And these are the moments, I think, really that become critical because it can be one moment, only one in a match that really must go well for you, and you need some help. And Susana was there, and it was really a special moment for me to have her support.
Oh, thanks for sharing, Patty. Thanks, really, thanks for sharing. Anybody else want to say something? Karina?
I think the new technology is a support, is a good support for all the referee, for the match, for the show. improve the show to the public, to all of people to see the match. And for us, it's very important to be communicate with the second referee, with the challenge, with the scorer. No need to move to talk, to speak with the scorer, to speak all the time and help and support, as Susana said, not only for the bad things, for the good thing also, no? If you see or you having a good rally and when finish good, Susana, or good Pati, good, go for this way is good. Is I think.
Great, thanks for sharing, Karina. Joohee, well, you,
Yes.
especially you that are in the high-tech country, Korea.
Yes, just I like just the headset for Carol, just the new technology. Just help me from second referee, also scholar. They have some happen. So I received any information, just anytime. This is good. Also, international competition, we don't need call the second referees before, but just when we have a national competition, also we don't have a volcano, but first referee didn't decide some decision, but we call the second referees. But some referee didn't call, but some referee called the second referee. They needed some information from second referee, so called. And then back. Second referee go back many times, too tired. Also game delay, not good. But as a second referee, I was a second referee, but I don't want to go there. But now we have a volcano, but no need running. So very comfortable. Also, most important things, when we don't have a volcano, we just use a signal. Drop touch or some pole hit and double contact like this. But team coach, they know. Just the second referee, first referee, they use some signal. So when we have a different decision, just in second referee, first referee, first referee decide ball out, but second referee showed block touch. But coach just already checked both referees different signal, so they complain against the referees. But now we have a volcano, very good. Just we just talk to first referee, touch or out. So very simple. This case very good. Yeah.
Okay, thanks for sharing, Joohee. Angela, what did you think about this?
I think that you need to use this in your favor, right? So the technology is here to help us to improve our work. So sometimes you listen some referees saying, oh, this challenge is only to complicate our life. No, it's completely different. You are free sometimes. So I think that the technology is to help us to improve our work. And I think that you need to use this technology in your favor. So I think this is very good. Like Susana said, we can help us, the team, like a team, like Pat needed once, someone can need in another opportunity. So this is when the moment that you show that you are a team. So you can help your friend here. You can help your friend in some situations. And the match is going to be much better, much spectacular. So I think that's very good. It's very nice, this technology.
Thanks, Angela. And MaryCarmen, want to say something else?
Yes. And the new technology has come to help us. We have the possibility to manage the game in a better way. And it's a tool to be fair and have a great communication between the officials and the Boquero, tablets, score sheets, challenge. I think all these technologies will be changed according to the modern volleyball.
Okay, and this question is for you, Willy. Which new tools or which new digital helps are FIBB seeing in the future for referees to help the ref job be more easy or be more accurate, not easy, accurate?
Good question. The main thing is they are looking for a joystick, joystick, putting a robot in there. The joystick managing the game. No, well, there are some ideas, and the problem thing is each movement into the technology means big money.
Yes, of course.
Big money. Investment should be let's say, with the safe steps ahead. One of these
Willy,
yeah.
Sorry, how much does cost the video challenge system for a competition?
It's depending. We use the Hawkeye system. The Hawkeye, which is from England, it's a big company, very well famous. They use in the tennis. It's normally played with the Hawkeye system. So it's depending. Sometimes each match could cost 3,000. 3,000 euros or 6,000 euros. It depending the ratio what is. Plus all the movement it means the big quantity of equipment. They traveling all over the world. The many crews, they are moving around the world. Many people working in that. There are normally 3-4 persons from Hawkeye. The Hawkeye crew moving a lot of equipment, which costs a lot of money, and traveling in Vienna to 6 different places, 12 different places, because 6 in men, 6 in women in a week. It's very much, really very much. I can't calculate, I can't say you how much is the cost, but it's huge, really is very much. And then, but this, one of the possibility could be the automat bowling out. Instead to wait for the hockey system, probably proving that with the animation, is just simply receiving information in the ear of the referee, the first referee. That's a click of ting when the ball is in, or simply in, out, here. But this is a possibility to do that. One of the possibilities. Another idea, which is, I don't know, for now, but they could develop that, is to put laser in between the poles. And then you can prove when the reaching beyond is performed by one of the players. When this discussion, where was the ball at the time when the player attacked the ball or blocked the ball or touched the ball before, this is one of the possibilities as well. So there are some others. There are some others which are really thinking about that. But the problem is, I tell you, is budgetary.
Yes, of course. Well, guys, we will go with the last comments and with the last question. It's a very, very interesting question. Okay, so because we know Karina has to go, we know Susana has to go to sleep, and Joohee has to go back to
wake up.
Exactly,
wake up.
Okay.
Continue more.
And I have to go to open a bottle of wine for dinner.
Okay, well, this says Sahara and Denny again from Jalisco. Saludos, Angela, also. But
Yeah.
my best friend is MaryCarmen. Marte Ejike, love you, all my sisters. Well, this is for all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jose Gregorio Blanco, kisses for everyone, especially for Angela.
Oh.
3.
Marte Ejike says hello, Jose. David Palacios, hello from Peru. Temelis Michalis, hello everybody, wishing all the best to all of the ladies. Greetings to Willy. Michal Temelis from Greece.
Yeah, he became challenge referee also this year. And
Right.
Michael Smelly, he's going to start his duties next year.
Jafar Ali, regards to all from Bahrain.
Oh,
Yeah, Jafar.
Ah,
Jafar,
Asia.
very good referee.
Arab.
Hey, Jafar.
It's Asia, so it counts for Joohee.
First time. Thank you.
Roy Goren, congratulations to you. Ale, no one supported you. No one supported. No, yeah. No problem. This is for all of you guys. Well, the last question is very interesting. It's for Willy, but all of you guys can participate. Willy, I am very sure that the gold medal match in Rio with both referees Susana and Patti, it was not a decision from one day to another. It's a project that you and the FIVB have been built, but it was great, really great to have the women's gold medal match in Rio was refereed by only women. I don't know exactly if also the scorers or the line judges were women, but I think it was there are before and after that match. What can you tell us about that?
Well, in fact, the decision was the full commission there. We were thinking about that. At that time, we had a supervisor over us, which was from Germany. Not only the commission was there, the president at that time was our lovely friend, passed away, Ahmed Hassan, and we were at that moment some others accompanying him in that moment in Rio. When we discussed about the nomination for the finals for the gold medal match, all of us agreed that this day, Susana and Patti, they were a perfect decision for us from our side. Then we recommend the local manager, the local referee manager, to use also female referees for line judges and for the scorers. I don't remember if everyone was like this. I think the only one which was not female was the challenge referee, but the rest of the team on the court, on the field of play, I think all of them were female. I don't remember well, but the decision was perfect. For us, was perfect because it was a big decision, big match, big refereeing, big performance. Really was excellent. Was the first step. The first step to start with some recognition of the female refereeing into the FIVB high-level competition, like the world, not the world. This was the Olympic final. I can't remember if all of the crew on court. I don't know, probably you, Susana, you're saying no, probably you know where. Don't remember.
If I remember well, of course, first and second referee, and also the scorer, also reserve referee, but not the challenge and not the line judges. Line judges, there are 3 men and 2 women, 1 woman, I think, if I remember well, yeah.
Don't remember.
Maybe Patti can remember.
Susie's right. There were a couple guys on the line, a couple men on the line.
Yeah.
And Susana, Patti, how this event changes your life, changes the way you look at the refereeing job, because I have to be clear that it's my thinking. That gold medal match was awarded to you because you are good referees. Okay. Second, because you are women, and that represents a lot. But first, because you are a hell of referees. And I think it was great. It was great for for me, and I think for a lot of people watching the gold medal match of women volleyball has been refereed, the second and third referee, by women. What does that moment represent for both of you?
You, Patti, first?
Susana, you go.
First and second, that's okay.
yes.
Okay.
That's right.
Great decision.
Well, first of all, for me was a dream came true. I mean, for I think all the referees have the dream to be in a final of the Olympic Games. It's so difficult to be just in Olympic Games, so you can imagine to be in the final game. So I cannot believe that I was there. So even 4 years ago already, but it was a great moment, fantastic experience. Also because I was so lucky to live this experience with a good friend like Pati. So I enjoy a lot of the game. It was a tough game. I mean, it was the final, both teams wanted to win, but even that, it's so exciting. It's something that I cannot forget in the future. It's always in my mind, the feeling, the atmosphere, so many things, because two great teams were there trying to get the gold medal, and you was there taking the decisions in each rally. So it was fantastic. Well, I don't know if I can repeat again in Tokyo, for sure not. But anyway, it's a great experience that I can forget. I can't forget.
And yeah. Thanks for sharing, Susana. And Patti?
Well, you know, again, echoing everything Susana said, you know, the reality is when you get a chance to, particularly, it's different than playing, right? There's a starting lineup with players. Maybe it's a little bit like you get the last shot in a big basketball or volleyball game. You get the final play. But I will tell you this, and it's really quite funny because Susana, first of all, Joohee was there as well. It's really important to acknowledge Joohee. The three of us were allowed to be there with, and I do describe it a little bit like with Heike Craft, and the support the four of us had for each other. It was really amazing because, you know, there's only four of us. I mean, it's a small group of women. Particularly because we worked year round to get to Rio, to even get to Rio, as Susana said, you know, Susana, I would argue, was kind of a shoe-in for Rio, but I for sure was not. And I still remember being at the Pan American Games and everybody had gotten emails saying, you're going, and I hadn't gotten my email yet. And so everybody's like, Pat, did you get the email? And I'm like, what email? I have no email. And but even getting a chance to go, but the funny part was, and it was really funny, that Susana and I were in the stadium. And Susana, was it the night before? Was it the day before or 2 days before? I can't remember. But remember, we were walking around the stadium, around the hallways.
I think it was 2 days before, I think.
2 days before, yeah. And so I was just kind of getting some exercise, and she kind of ran into me and she goes, Patti, and I go, what? She goes, I have a surprise. And I thought she was gonna say, we're gonna go have dinner, or, you know, I got a present. And she goes, well, she did have a big present, but she goes, you're gonna be reffing. And I go, yeah, I'm reffing. I mean, I had no idea what she was talking about. And she goes, no, you're gonna be reffing the final day. And I said, oh, am I gonna be challenged? Am I gonna be like reserve? I mean, cool. And she goes, no, you and I are reffing. And I literally said, you're lying. Get out of here. And I kept saying to her, I go, you're joking, right? And so for me, it was even comprehending the fact that I could be reffing, because I knew I wasn't. I actually, in my mind, understood that a lot of people had a lot more time put in. I knew I was qualified. That's another thing. I mean, I think all the women here are confident in their abilities to referee at the highest level, but that's different than being selected, right? So it's like a player on a national team. We all want to start, but not everybody can. There's only so many spots. And I was fairly new. And Joohee was just as qualified as I was. And but to be able to ref it, I think the element for me was, it was so fun. I thought I would be more nervous. I was really nervous, but in a weird way. But I had so much fun, and I really worked hard not to screw anything up for Susana. I mean, my biggest goal, people say, do you remember the games? I just remember really trying to make sure that I did a great job. And it was funny because a lot of times I focus on my performance to make sure it goes well for everybody else. Because if I do well, everybody else do well. And if I can focus my energy out, it works better. And I did that with Susana. But I will say one small thing, because I thought it was super funny. I didn't realize I was nervous, and Susana remembers, because you guys, it was so funny. I got to tell you this. So I didn't realize I was holding my breath for almost 2 hours during this game. because I didn't, you know, you don't want to blow your whistle. You don't want to interrupt this incredible game. So I was holding on to my air quite a bit on my whistle. And I had forgotten to tell the Serbian coach that he had, was it timeouts or challenge? I think it was timeouts, right? One or the other. I had forgotten to tell him after the end of something that, hey, you have 2 left. So Susana goes, hey, Patty, in the headset. So this is where it helps. She goes, Patty, you got to tell Serbian coach, you know, he's got 2 timeouts. And I remember I turned around and he was focused on his team. And I went to toot my whistle to get his attention. But you guys, it came out like a blast. It was just like, I was looking straight at him and he was like 10 feet from me and I just blew my whistle so hard. And then Susana goes, whoa, like that. She burst into laughter. And the Serbian coach looked at me and he just was like, what is wrong with you? And I was dying of laughter. Yeah. And I just went 2 timeouts, you know? And so it really, Susie made it really easy for me. I mean, it could have been worse. I mean, you could be with someone else who's inexperienced, but Susie made it really fun. And it was, to me, a blast. And I do think the final thing, I do think it makes a big difference. I've had a lot of young referees say to me, it was amazing to see 2 women on the final. And I didn't know until Susana told me that no 2 women had done a final in, you know, all the games in any sport. And I found that just hard to believe because like many of you, and Angela, you mentioned it, you know, the women referees are at the highest level. We can do any game, men or women. And I'm really looking forward to that work because I'll be retiring now next year. And I'll be looking forward to that work, just really advancing, like Willy said, the women and getting them in stronger and stronger positions to be doing, you know, my goal someday, Willy, I'm sorry, but someday my goal is to have women doing the men's final at the Olympic Games, because I do believe Susie can do a men's final or women's final. Joohee can do a men's gold medal final or women's gold medal final. And these young referees like Karina and the MaryCarmen, incredible people, someday, hopefully they'll have the chance to do the highest level of games that we have, consistently doing the highest level games that we have.
But I would like to add one thing, if you permit me. Sorry, Willy. Self-confidence. Yes. I mean, if you are there and you get this opportunity, you can do it. Believe in yourself and you will do it well. And also believe in or trust your colleague. If they are nominated with you in this game, it's because they are good and they can do it also. And try to enjoy, because this is an experience that you can never forget, for sure. Sorry.
Willy, want to say something?
Yeah, just in reference what just Pati said. Is first thing is I'm a referee coach, and I wish to prepare my team, and I wish to put into the court my players, the best player in the best match. That means anyone could be referee in the final. But here, the decision is not because it's a women or men, that the best referee deserves to be there because the team are starting and putting on the court the best player they have. So we have to do the same. We have to put our best player in that match. This is one thing. Second thing is I really feel very proud to be part of that group of commissioners at that moment who took that decision of giving the women final to 2 ladies, to 2 very good referees. Not only ladies, they are very, very tough referees, very strong referees. So they deserve to be there. It's not because they are only female. They really deserve it to be there. And I'm very proud to be one of those which were in that discussion deciding to put them there. And the third thing is, this decision was taken before. And I have a question here for Susana. Because you said, Pati, that Susana told you when you were walking around, told you 2 days before. So my question to her is, did you know, did you guess, or have you been told in some way by somebody that you are going to be the referees in the final?
No, I think it was 2 days before, but we get the nomination officially by WhatsApp, but Pati didn't check
Yeah, I hadn't gotten it.
Yeah. So it wasn't 2 days before, because usually we got 1 day before.
Yeah, one day. That's what I thought.
But
I think it was
for
1 day.
For you to know, the decision was taken 4 or 5 days before.
We didn't know that.
The decision was taken there. We all agreed that this will be the final. For sure, for us, China and Serbia are the teams. So we said, okay, this is the couple for the final. Nothing happened, couple for the final. We confirm you that this is for you to know. And the head of the assigners, all the referee coaches, all we will have looking, what is the momentum of the referees in the competition. You could be the best referee in the world, but you don't have a good momentum in that competition. And this is what we try to accommodate always. So we are thinking along the competition, which one is the real, we are performing well, and consistently, match after match. This is the way, okay? This is the idea. Okay, that's it. Only say. The last thing is a question. That's a question that to Susana again. Pati mentioned that in Japan, when it happened, that problem with her daughter, and that she was absent-minded, she was outside, so it then received a good help from you.
Yes.
Did she pay the beer for you after that problem, after that situation?
No, I'm still waiting for that.
Soon, very soon.
Coming,
Yes, it's coming. It's coming.
Pretty soon.
Now, Pati, Susana, I think congratulations again. It has been 4 years ago, but congratulations. I think me as a volleyball fan, as a volleyball referee for a long time, I feel very proud of you. And I think we all guys can give these two ladies a big applause, please.
Yes.
Gracias.
Willy, do you think it's possible that in the near future can be a tournament, I don't know which, refereed by only female referees, maybe a Pan Am Cup or maybe a Norseca or a South American Confederation tournament? Do you think it's possible? Is in the sight of the refereeing commission?
Well, it is possible, of course, but remember, our responsibility in the FIVB is to bring up to the competition the best referee we can bring there. If the best referees are all women, we are going to nominate all women, no problem. Like in some other competition happened. The last year it was in Egypt. Egypt was under 18 girls.
Yeah, with MaryCarmen.
Yes.
MaryCarmen was there.
Yeah, MaryCarmen was there, yes, sure. And there were 10 and 10. The total was 20 referees. There were 10 men and 10 women referees.
It was the first time?
Big approach. I think it's the best. Yeah, I'm sure the best time, the first time. And also the final match was by 2 women. The final match of that competition, where first and second referee were women. It's possible. But I repeat what I said before. It's not just because a gender situation. It's because they are really in the service of to be. They are strong referee and they need to be the best matches as well. I always will repeat. In my team, the best player are going to play. This is all.
Yeah, it works the same way for the referees, right? You want, you need, and you want the best.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Okay, guys, it has been a pleasure to have you here. Really, really great. Very excited. I want to ask you for a final words for all the people who are watching and listen. I want to start with my left top with Joohee Kang, please, Joohee.
Last comment.
Now, final words. Final word for the people who are watching and listen.
Yes, I have a great time today. I met my boss here. I never see you.
Never.
Yes, I remember. Also, my best friends, Pati and Susana and Karina, Angela, new friend Mary here, also Alex here. Yes, we talk about just female referees story. Yes, also I heard each country's story. Very good for me. Good information. Uh, I hope to see you here again. Thank you very much. Take care, everybody. Virus.
Thank you, thank you. In my
감사합니다.
right,
잠만요.
Muchas gracias.
muchas
Oh,
gracias.
잠만요.
Very good.
Somebody sure?
De nada, de nada. And in my top right, Susana Maria Rodríguez Jativa from Albacete, Spain.
Okay, yes. Okay, short sentence. If you have a dream, keep fighting for it and enjoy the road, enjoy the way and the company. That's all. And keep safe at home with the virus, huh?
Thanks, Susana.
Gracias, Susana.
Gracias, Susana. I have two more messages. I will follow with you, Angela. Hernan Casamiquela from Argentina says, these three Argentinas in the house.
Yes.
These
Yes.
ladies are very, very good referees, also excellent people. It's a pleasure to see and hear them. Gracias, Hernan.
Thank you, Hernan.
Oye,
Thank you.
And
Te
Jose
amo.
Luis,
Te amo.
Jose Luis Hondan Medina says, big figures and excellent educators.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Angela, can you want to share with us some final words?
Yes, I want to say thank you so much for everybody to be here with me, because this is the moment that you can share everything and you can learn a lot with these people, with my boss and Susana and Pati. That is an example for me. So then it's this. It's very nice to be here. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Angela. I have another message from a big volleyball personality, Mr. Bobby Clark.
Bobby Clark.
Wow.
Oh,
Bobby Clark is in the house. Bobby says, good to see more women at the high level. It started all with 1996 Olympic Games. Well, I have to remember Pati Rolf acted as a line judgment in the gold medal match, right?
Yeah.
Bobby also says this was the first Olympics to see women referees. No in Barcelona. I can assume it started all in Atlanta.
Yes.
Okay, Patty, in my middle right, final message, please.
Yes, I want to say, I think to think a bit about the women here and our boss. Clearly, without the support of our supervisors, somebody like Willy and Doug and all the Hassan, all the great people, our mentors, all the women here, none of us would be at the level that we are. So, I mean, I'm so lucky. I keep thinking about, kind of all the mistakes I've made to make it more difficult sometimes to get where I want to be, and all the help that I got. So I think that's one of the main things that we have to take from here, is anybody out there that's listening, is that your mentorship and support when people aren't their best, right, is so important, because, just like great athletes, great athletes make mistakes and they need the support of their coaches to guide them back. And you don't want to lose your best referees. And I think we're losing women. They start, maybe go 1 year and they stop because it's difficult, right? There's so many distractions. And so I hope that everybody, and I had a lot of distractions because I was coaching, I was playing professionally, I was reffing, I had a family. Easily I could have fallen away, and this is the one thing it brings me the most joy, besides my children and my family in life. It's more, I have most joy when I'm reffing. So, and I'm so glad I didn't lose that by not staying with it. So I encourage everybody to really support women, support all referees, men and women, but particularly support our women, because like right in front of us right here, I mean, Joohee, let me tell you a story about Joohee. When my daughter lived in Korea 2 years, and Joohee was her mother. Joohee would take her shopping for clothes, would take her shopping for things, would get her a phone. Joohee spent so much time with my daughter when I couldn't be with her, which is very difficult for a mother. Joohee was her mother for me. She lived very close. Yeah, you were her mother though. And so, only a referee does these things, both men and women, just like Hernan. Hernan is the nicest. Hernan helped me through some very challenging times as well. particularly when I felt like maybe I wasn't functioning or performing like I should. Hernan was there. So, and then my final comment is that there is so much talent, like MaryCarmen. I remember I met you in Brazil and I thought this, first of all, the woman is in better shape than me. And that's not easy. That girl scared me. She was in such great shape. And then the two young ones here, Karina and MaryCarmen, incredibly talented, going to be, are and will continue to be the best that we have. So thanks for bringing us all together. This is an honor to be here. So thank you.
Thanks to you, Patty, for being here.
Well, thank you very much.
Karina, it's your turn.
Okay.
Pause.
First of all, thank you for the invitation, for this good idea. And secondly, I think Susana and Patti opened the doors for all of female referee within the final. No, I think all the female referee go and follow this way. Enjoy the referee life, the referee family. Is very nice to know that the next tournament you meet with one friend and you meet a new friend, and this is the most important thing for the relationship, no, for the person. And no more thing.
Thanks a lot, Karina. MaryCarmen is gone. It's her video. Are you listening?
Already.
MaryCarmen, you're the last. Come on. Hey,
Yes.
here you are. Yes. MaryCarmen,
Sorry.
please, your final message.
No, thank you, Alex, for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be in this talk with great personality of the woman referee and Willy. And thank you for all the people who have been to support to us, teachers, friends, family, and you.
Thanks.
And Susana and Joohee and Patti, because she opened the doors to the new referees in this moment.
Thanks a lot, MaryCarmen. The big boss, Willy. please give us your final message, Willy. And well, I have to again say thank you to you. I'm very honored, feel very honored to be here, very excited with top female international volleyball referees. I'm very honored. Please, Willy.
Okay, well, the first thing is to thank you, Ali, because your invitation, because it's a great idea to join of top referees in the world of the FIVB in a talk like this. Very friendly talk, very, let's say, no formal talk, which is the best way we can communicate each other. That's nice, excellent idea, congratulations. And I remember I will keep you in mind to do the same with the other part of refereeing which are not in this group here.
You send me the list and I will do it. Yeah. Trust me.
Well, so and then it's what you, my ladies, that's the best volleyball referees I've never seen in the world. They are here, you are here, and I really appreciate that you allow me to participate in this meeting, a female meeting, to stay together with you. As you know, you all will got my support. Always will come with my support. You are proving me that you are excellent, not only as referee, but the persons. You are really person. You know well, we have many times after match, some technical meetings, we can share many things, many social life, which is important, very important to go through our competition with our families. So you are part of my family. Like I think we are also the other side, also part of your families at that time, at that moment, sharing a lot of situation, a lot of problem, a lot of the good things, a lot of success, and a lot of some disappointment. Of course, is the life, but we're sharing during that times. Big competition in FIVB are not so easy. We need to put a lot of ourselves to be success in that competition. And the good thing is we have each other. So I'm part of you, and I consider you part of me. Thank you very much for allowing me to be here, and please take care of yourself, keep safe as you are now, And okay, I hope that within a short time, probably 6 months, we are restarting with our normal life and restarting. And I hope to see you next year. For sure, we see some one of you next year in the FIVB competition. Thank you very much. Thank you, Alex.
No, thanks, Willy. Thanks to all. Very nice talk. Very friendly, as Willy said. Feel very honored, very excited, and yes, probably in 2 or 3 weeks we will have another live with another female international referees. The list just send me, Willy. Thanks a lot, ladies. You're great. Joohee,
Thank
Susana,
you.
Patty,
Thank
Angela,
you.
Karina,
Thank you.
MaryCarmen, Willy.
you.
Thanks a lot. Keep safe. We love
Yes.
volleyball, and we will return to volleyball very soon. Okay?
Too. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank
Ciao.
you.
Guys.
Oh,
Bye.
thank you.
Bye.
Ciao. Bye bye.
Bye-bye, ladies.
Bye.
Bye bye,
Bye.
ladies.
Miss you.